Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ully. So as you can probably tell from the background, I'm now back from my holiday, which is very sad because it's very cold and grey here in London, but at the same time it was a lovely holiday, so not complaining. So I had an absolutely amazing holiday, as you probably saw in my previous blog. It was literally like paradise on earth, so that was really, really lovely. But the only thing is, it was really hard to stay healthy when I was away travelling. And before this it was Christmas, so obviously you kind of, you know, have a lot of sort of like festive foods and probably a bit of alcohol here and there, and definitely quite a lot of like animal products and these kind of things. And I've definitely noticed that the state of my skin has sort of started to worsen a little bit. Like when I was away traveling, for example, I would wake up a few times and my hand was so itchy. I've started sort of getting that kind of itchy feeling, which I hadn't had in a really long time. So it really does go to show that there is such a direct link between your diet and your lifestyle and the state of your skin. So today's video is going to be about sort of getting back on track after a sort of a more relaxed period. I'm going to be focusing on 4 main things on top of my whole foods plant-based diet. So I'll film my day today, and then throughout the day I'll sort of be giving these 4 different tips, or you know, these 4 different things that I focus on. So this plan basically focuses mostly on reducing inflammation, and it is pretty simple, but you know, these are just little things that you might want to bear in mind if anyone else has sort of come away from the Christmas break feeling a bit, you know, like their skin is a little bit worse for wear. So let's go. So the first thing I do when I'm kind of getting back on track is that I make fruits and vegetables like the main event of each of my meals and my snacks. So I'm gonna make myself a breakfast smoothie today for breakfast. I don't actually normally have breakfast smoothies, but like I said, again, trying to really up the intake of lots of vitamins and minerals. Plus I'm going to the gym later, so I wanted to feel a little bit light while I was doing some exercise. That's good actually. I thought it'd be a bit gross. I used this kind of green juice that Charlie bought yesterday at Whole Foods, and it basically has nothing sweet in it. It's literally like cucumber, celery and other green things. But having said that, if you ever do make smoothies, always try and get some kind of dark leafy green in, because that is really going to help to reduce inflammation. Gym, had a pretty good workout, and that leads me to my second item that I do, is that I get straight back into exercising, straight back into the gym. Sometimes I know if you haven't done exercise for a while, well, I definitely kind of like put it off, but really try not to. Just get straight back into it, because the sooner you can do it, the easier it'll be, and the sooner you can get back into routine again. So exercise is very good for you for all sorts of different reasons, but some of like the few that I'm going to pick out is that it is really good for getting the blood flowing through your body again. It's good for like releasing those sort of healthy stress hormones, good for your mood, good for your sleep. And finally, if you're like me and quite sensitive to water retention, which I am, I definitely find that I retain lots of water after I've eaten sort of lots of processed or sugary or salty foods, then exercise is like probably the best antidote to this. Just remember to keep hydrated while you're doing it. What juice is this actually?
This is the Energizer. Pineapple, apple, spinach, pear, fat lime.
It sounds super healthy.
So it tastes like there's celery on there, so...
That's the fennel.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had a really nice lunch with my friend, and that leads me to sort of item number 3, which is that I aim to reduce sugar as much as possible. Sugar is the one thing that I can really feel really affects like the state of my skin, but not only my skin, also just sort of my energy levels and my concentration and sort of head fogginess and that kind of thing. And when we were in Asia, there was literally sugar in absolutely everything. There was sugar in, you know, just like the normal meals. You had to actually ask for sugar to be sort of put on the side or just like not added. Now that I'm back, I'm kind of really trying to like not eat as much sugar as possible, even sort of natural sugars. I know I have like a bit of fruit here and there, but even so, as you saw this morning, that the fruit I have is mainly sort of like, you know, berries is quite low sugar, but just not for very long, but just for like a day or two at least. And I have lots of healthy fats, none of this low fat business, because I find that they are really good for my skin. So yeah, right now we're just kind of chilling. Charlie's doing some kind of exam prep thing. We both had quite a studious morning. We both had a French test, and yeah, we did pretty well. Charlie went up a level, I went down a level, which is fine. And then later today I'm actually going out for supper again. I don't actually normally eat out that much, but
that's a lie.
Okay, fine, that is a lie, but today's been a special occasion because it was my birthday a few days ago, so I'm going out for supper to see two of my really good girlfriends. So back from supper, and it's the end of the day. It's quite late, but not that late. I'm just really tired because of the jet lag. Supper was so lovely, so nice. I'm just really lucky that I live in a place like London where it is so easy just to eat healthily out. Like there's literally health food restaurants all over the place. So it's really good to know that I can still have a social life. So that leads me very neatly onto my 4th and final tip, and that is to include anti-inflammatory foods whenever you can. So for example, earlier today I had like a turmeric tea. I added things like ginger into my smoothie. What else? The dark leafy greens are also very anti-inflammatory, and keeping the sugar down is also going to help. So that was my day, a day in the life of me. And if you enjoyed this video, then please do give it a like, and please do subscribe, and please comment below if you have any questions about anything, or if there's anything else you want me to make a video on. If you want to follow me on Instagram, well, that's cool too. Yeah, I'll speak to you again very soon for another video.